The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 2. You get the NASDAQ off 1. S&Ps are down 550. Gold contracts trading up $7.80 at $12.40 an ounce. We have silver up 10 cents, $18.07 an ounce. You get the copper market down 3.5 pennies at $2.70 a pound. A light sweet crude up 29 cents, $53.40 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 7 ticks, 124.06. 30-year bond up a half a point, 150.13. And King Dollar's getting crushed again, down 574 ticks, 100.590. You got the euro at 106. The yen is at 113. We get another day. You know, I was just saying,
Dow isn't up 100 points. What's going on?
Listen,
I'm confused.
It's only 9:30 in the morning. What has happened here is that each and every day, it seems that the things start off slow. It's the little train that leaves the station, man. And as the day goes through, it just starts, throwing more coal or steam or whatever.
Chugging up that hill.
There's no doubt, man. There's no doubt. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here at TFNN, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Kevin Hinks, Scott Connor, they got an amazing show. You want to understand options upside down? Great show to understand that. Today, Thursday's futures. You put these together, and let me tell you something. You can build yourself a great trading career, a great portfolio. Bottom line, come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the TD Ameritrade banner, Thinkorswim banner on the top of the side. You can hit it. You can bring up the platform. They'll let you trade with paper money, which is a great way to start, so you can see how these defined option contracts trade, or if you're trading the futures, you can see exactly what each tick is worth. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How's everything today? We
want to let you know, man, today, I just let Tommy know that, you're going to be hunting down here. You come on down, and today, it's only 62, but guess what? Over the weekend, it's going to be 74 to 78.
Oh, I am checking the weather every day, Tom.
I
am tuned in to the weather.
I like it.
He's got the TD Ameritrade platform, Thinkorswim, and then he's got the weather platform.
That's right. That's right.
Competing platforms right now, weather and trading.
Hey, it must be funny. I bet you go a lot of places, right? That, sometimes you're teaching, other times you're just going, and people are on their cell phones with TD Ameritrade apps, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's everything. It's so cool.
Folks, the app is amazing. I use the app all the time. I like it better than the platform, but it's just, my phone's my computer. That's,
Tom, it's the fastest growing part of our business.
Yeah.
Is mobile. And when you were with us out in Orlando at the Money Show in Orlando, I did a whole hour presentation.
Did you?
To a full room on just mobile. And it's amazing. I make a joke. The people are hesitant to use their phone for trading, and then once they do it and get more comfortable with it, that's all they do.
It's why, folks? This is what ends up happening, because it seems that you've laid everything within the app like in 2 lines, which is
designed very well.
Yeah,
for sure.
It is.
Yeah. You know how I explain it, Tom? The Thinkorswim platform, obviously the constant challenge for these developers, it's the 10 pounds of flour in a 5-pound bag, right?
Yes.
You've got to get all this stuff onto this phone. So what they've done is they've really made your cell phone, your smartphone, whatever it is, that's the frame, right? And you can slide data across it. Where you view it.
Right.
And you keep moving it across and across until you get the data you want. But within that frame that you see, there's data on both sides hidden that you can slide into the picture and see. And that's how they expand the horizon, right? And try to make that phone actually bigger. than it is. So
even the charting is just so cool. It's so simple, but you just touch on the screen and it has the crosshair exactly where you are and you peg it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. And as Kevin just said, folks, what will happen is this, is that the first time that you use it, I remember the first time I used it, and it's going back a couple years now, right? And I says, okay, man, I'm gonna, and I was trading the futures. I says, okay, let's see how this works, okay? And I hit it, right? And it was immediate. And then I realized that, oh my God, that what ends up happening is that I was so used to the computer. And what happens to the computer, folks, is that, I'll go to active trade, I go to futures, go down. Well, on the phone, once they know where you are, it stays there, man.
Sure.
So I only trade a few things, you know what I mean? Whether, and most of the time it's just, the NASDAQ, the S&Ps. So it's like, okay, man, it's right there. It's like, click, 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 it's done. So,
Tom, I say it's like electric windows in your car.
Yep.
Once you use them, you can't go back to rolling up the window.
You can't, right? Man. Amazing.
You just can't do it. You can't go back. Once you get familiar with this, the most engaged people at this conference were the people in that room trying to learn more and more about mobile.
Yeah,
I wish I had seen that. That would have been a cool.
Everything that you have in your life, Tom, is going to your mobile phone. So you might as well adapt.
It makes it so easy. That's what I love. I mean, do you know what I mean?
You can see that's a battle with a lot of companies, making sure that you get it to where they can use on mobile, whether it's your iPad. Right. You see Amazon's crushed it. TD Ameritrade has a great deal, but make people more comfortable.
Totally. So today, right here, folks, 12 to 1, Kevin and Scott are going to be talking about futures. Check it out. Hey, Kevin, we look forward to the show, and of course, we look forward to seeing you this weekend, man. We'll give you a buzz.
Just tell the people in St. Pete it's going to get loud.
Watch out. It's a beautiful thing, baby. Oh, watch out.
Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, man. You too. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 7. You get the Nasdaq off. Nasdaq's flat. S&Ps are off 7. And Thursday.
We always got action, man. It's another day.
Natural gas. So, folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, come on over. You can see how these defined option contracts trade. And what we're going to be looking for is a volatility trade. And natural gas has got smoked. There's no two ways about that. This morning, I guess we've had some movement in this thing. What?
No. 3 pennies down, 2 pennies up, right? From about 293 to 290. So we took a glance, and just to make sure, you want to make sure you're on the right contract. This is the March contract being traded. Now, sometimes the April might be the active.
Exactly.
So we're at 291.8 right now. We always look for where maybe we can get the floor of the ceiling the same way. 290 is going to be possible. So these are the 11 a.m.s I pulled up first. Let's just take a quick peek before we do it for the 12 o'clocks to see. So they're lined up the same exact.
Okay. So we're going to go for the 11s. We're going to take a look at the 11s.
So we'd have our bullish spread. We're 290 up to 310. Our bearish spread, 290 down to 270. Buying the bullish one, where we're going to have more value in here because it's at 2,919, right? So we're going to have 19 cents of intrinsic value.
And I think I like that. Because
that would be good if you're slightly bullish,
I showed you prior, just a little bit prior to that.
And that's why, the downside one is only $8.
Okay.
Because we're 19 ticks out of the money, and then $8 in premium. So you're looking at 33. So
3 cents, right?
3.3 pennies, so call it even 4 pennies with to make a little bit of profit from 290. So 294 versus 286.
Okay, so let's take a look at this contract.
Go for it.
So NGH7.
Yes.
I'll show you why I think. So what I'm looking at, this thing has got killed.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes.
And I had said to Tommy, I says, this thing could bounce here. That could bounce to $3 right there.
Okay.
That's where we had some volume, because you can see this, it's dramatically lighter volume. Okay, so I want to do this because that's plenty of movement.
That would be nice. That would be $100 in your contract if it's out there by 11.
So,
and you'd be risking, what was it, $35?
Yes. So
let's jump back here.
So let's see if the numbers are still there.
So I'm going to pull them up again. Here's our bullish side. Here's our bearish side. How many contracts would you like to go for on each one?
Let's do, I don't know, do 3 apiece. Let's see where we come from.
Okay, let's see. So again, the bullish one's going to have the value. Whoops. Let me just get... All right, 3H.
Yep, let me just look at that again.
Yep.
So I have to get, I just want to get this straight in my own head.
Yeah, so right now it's lining up actually at 31. So 3 pennies from 290. So 293 or 287? 293.
Yep.
More at 290, so barely a penny to the positive side.
Oh, yeah, no, let's do it. Yeah.
So just before we do it, right, the positive side, the reason why it only has to go so small to break even is because you only have to make this 8 here.
Right.
So you only need a marginal tick up.
Right.
To the positive side to make up the negative side. Whereas the negative side, you have to make the 24 up and your 18 ticks out of the money.
Right.
Okay. So 30.
So they're risking $100.
Yeah.
Bingo.
And just making sure. And
look at that.
So
yeah, that's good.
You can't say bingo before we check it, man.
Yeah, look at that. So that was the 270.
Whoops. So let's so we have this working order for 1. This is great. We haven't had this example pop up yet,
Right.
But yeah, look what happened, right? So here's our working order.
Yeah.
And there's what's happening. So what happened is that this was a wider market, and I think somebody was in there with the bid when we put our limit in.
Okay.
All right, and that's why we got it like the 32, I think, even versus maybe 35 or 36.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, 89. So it's not the end of the world.
No.
Let's just change it so we're evened out, right? Why not, right?
Yeah, you would want to either that or you can close out this one. As opposed to, do you see what?
I do. Well, I think that, okay, so we're in at 289, and it doesn't matter. We can still get at that other one.
This is going to be 50.
Oh, is this the sell? I thought this was the buy.
This is. Oh, no, we got it. Okay.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
It's nice when the problems work itself out.
Yeah, totally.
But you know what? That's where you just want to double check everything. Go over that. That's, it's not just a procedure. We're putting in limit orders.
Right.
And this is a fast market ahead of, so make sure that, especially when you're doing a trade like this, because last thing you ever want is to figure out you only got one side of the trade and it goes the other way. And you lose a boat full instead of making.
Right. No, totally. And, well, particularly because you're not looking to make a boat, you're just looking for singles here. That's it. You're just looking for, volatility.
Right. Exactly.
And you're certainly not looking for it to close right in the middle where you'd have the maximum loss, that's for sure.
So, again, looking at it, all the positional value really is to the positive side, basically because, it's 20 ticks above. You have 3 contracts to the positive side. We'll see where we shake out. News breaks in 6 minutes.
That's a beautiful thing. Let's go over and take a look at Barrick Gold. So, here you go. This is going to be interesting. So, Barrick Gold has already done a couple ABC ups, okay? Now, what happens, folks, is that multiple ABCs, this is when your probability goes much higher that the whole sector is really going, okay? So you can see it had already done an ABC up in January, okay?
Sure.
Finished that whole thing up, and guess what? I'm going to pull it up. They came out with numbers last night.
Okay.
This is a big ABC up. This is
it's quite a move today, for sure.
Yeah, A point is $16.14. Your B's, so it's $3.50. Which gets you that's 22.30, and what's going to be cool here, and this was, I had brought this up yesterday. There it is up there, man. This is these equities are going back to the highs of last July.
Yeah, close, right?
Yeah, and IM Gold and McEwen Mining were the first two that did it. Now let's see what they have to say. So. Okay, earnings call, fourth quarter.
Let me slide down a little bit. Whoops, that was probably too far. Hold on.
I just saw it somewhere there. Declares a 3-cent dividend. Gold. Look at the gold production. This is like insane. We were talking about this yesterday about these big companies.
Sure.
How they are going to do in 2018 4.8 million to 5.3 million ounces of gold.
Sure, right.
Million.
Right. So you get $100 difference in the price of gold. You're talking about $500 million.
Right.
Straight profit. There's no cost of goods that are incurred when the price of your product just goes up.
That's amazing. Okay, so there's the revenue down there.
Here's your revenue, 2.32 billion versus 2.24. Let's see as we go down.
Man.
36 cents. So yeah, there's the headline again. And looks like good numbers.
So now watch this, folks. This is what I just saw there too. You see this? Barrick says increasing investments in exploration in 2017. That's going to be a big number for the exploration companies.
Okay.
Because what happens is this: is that Barrick is the monster, right? Biggest gold company in the world, right? What happens is that
I think they might have had a dividend hike too as we come in.
And so what happens is that you and I have an exploration company, right? Well, the only way they can get bigger is that we find it first. Sure. We start getting it permanent, and they say, okay, we'll come in, we'll take it.
Sure.
That's how that business runs, because of the fact that it takes so long to open up a mine, folks. You stay right there. Tommy and I are going to be coming right back with those gas numbers, folks. Our number is 877-927-6648. We'll be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. EverBank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks.
What did you say to me? Is that all the way down to 288?
Yeah,
seriously. So it jumped around. It didn't. We were thinking about putting it at 285. It still hasn't gotten. It's at 289 right now. So we were thinking about putting in an order over the break, right?
Right.
But yeah, so we'll check the news. But looks like it broke out, and that was just a quick. That's from the 8:55 bar, 10:25 bar, and this is the 10:30. So they just lost a few seconds where there was no market, and it gapped down.
Now this is where I'm thinking I'm going to take the money on the downside because I'm still thinking it wants to go higher.
Okay, but you don't have much money to the downside right now.
Okay. Because that was the one that had, well, let's...
No, you're only going to have like $18 of value per contract. So you'd lose 50% of your... Do you follow?
I do.
So now you're at... I mean, this is... So your max loss point is 290. And it's coming close to 290. You can't like take profit on one side as it's at your max loss point.
So let me...
And that's why I started the segment off with saying it hasn't reached that point because I knew you would have maybe wanted to get that order in, right? You know what I'm saying? No. Where it had rebounded to like 288, 289. That's still $10 to $20 of value if it expires there. You only had $32 up combined, which isn't bad.
Right.
And you could just say, you know what, I'm still bullish. We'll pull up the news. We haven't even looked at what the number is yet.
Let me see. Let me get this up.
Sure.
Gas. Okay.
So there you go. The stockpiles fell 114 billion cubic feet. Median estimate was 124. So not as steep of a decline as maybe they thought.
Yep.
But 10 billion cubic feet more than they thought. More supply should equal what? Less prices, right? That's why we have it's spiking down a little bit. But you can see we'll keep our eye on it. Again, you're talking about $19 per contract now. Now you only had $32 of, you don't always have to go for a full.
No, you don't.
You don't because this gets above 290 and you have value to the positive side. So that could be, you could take $19, $20 off on one side and say I'm still bullish.
But I'll let this play out because the way that this is playing on this chart right here is that this looks, if we bring this up a little, what is that number up there? This can be
that number right there?
Yeah.
8 a.m. That's 293.41. So 93.41. and that would actually be a break even for you, essentially,
Right.
34.
No, I was trying to gauge what the price projection would be on the way down.
I just pulled it back a little bit for reference to yesterday.
Let me just pull this UNG up for a second. So if I take a look at this has, I'll stay right there because this spiked down with some decent volume. And okay, so this is an intraday ABC down. The 8 point is 746. You got 11 cents. 725. Oh my God, it hit 723. That's interesting. So that might be the movement, meaning that was it. We'll see. Let's go to Keener in Dallas, Texas. Hey, Keener, what's going on?
Good morning. How are you?
Morning, great, man. Yourself?
I'm fine. Thank you for taking my call.
Well, we appreciate you calling. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Well, I do. I listen to you guys all the time. You're fabulous.
Thanks so much, man.
I noticed as you were talking about the natural gas, I was watching. I've got the ERY this morning, and boy, look at the crude oil contract.
Yeah. So, is it crude oil you want to look at, or is it gasoline? It's crude oil. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Okay.
I was kind of curious. Your Bloomberg tells me more than my terminal does. What happened?
Hold on. Am I missing something here? I mean, I got it down.
I think he's saying the rise up to 54 and then the drop back down, maybe. Why don't you bring
That huge drop in? Let's see, what minute is that? Yeah, the minute is.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I see. Oh my, something just happened. I got it, man.
Yeah, that's why I called. Look at the size of that thing.
Oh man,
I'm
look at
curious.
this. Yeah, this just got toasted. In fact, this is good. This is not going to stop here, man.
I didn't think. That's why I called. I wanted to find out more.
It just broke out the bottoms. Okay, so let's take a look. So you got 53.27 at the bottom, 54.19. So about $1. So that gives you about 52. Let me get that straight. That's 50. Yeah, 52.50 is probably gain here. Yeah, and the last swing point is 51.86. There's this for some reason, oil just hasn't been able to hold the higher range, and we'll see whether it stays down here this time. When it came down, I believe it was last Wednesday. It got it's a high volume swing low at that 51.86, and more than likely that's where we're going to see it go.
Was this just a sympathetic move with the natural gas? Do you think?
Go to the news, maybe see if CNN.
Yeah, that normally doesn't work like that. But
I know.
I wouldn't think so.
I'm puzzled, and because I watch this stuff all the time. Like I say, I listen to you guys, and I've got the charts up all the time, and I'm just watching. And then I'm in the ERY this morning, so I'm on the right side of this.
Good for you. Now,
Yeah.
see, this is where this thing gets wild. So, what you have here is that at 10:30, is that the number?
Yeah, we just had
what time do you have? 10:30.
10:35.
Okay. So at 10:30, OPEC comes across saying they're ready to cut even deeper. So what must have happened there is that the market must have saw that and said, you know what? They have problems, man. If you're going to cut even deeper and you got oil at the $50 level, they know something that the market really doesn't comprehend yet. And
yeah, something's going on.
They sold it. They sold it off.
Somebody was, for sure.
They really hit it. And can I ask you about another one that I watched that you don't comment on much, but it's NAK. I have about 4 of the golds that I watch on a regular basis, and it's one of gold and silvers, and it's one of them. And it hasn't behaved the same way as the rest of them had. And I was wondering if you could generate some insights on why it doesn't track like MUX does or MG. Which I also watch.
Okay, so
and I was curious why it tracks differently.
Well, you got an exploration trade here. They do business. It's Northern Dynasty we're looking at, folks. Okay, so the low's 28 cents, the high's 3.40. I believe that they not only do business up in Alaska, but what ends up happening in Alaska is this. Depending on how far they're out, like, Nova Gold, okay? Nova Gold is so far out that, yeah, if they could get the mine open, they could get something done. But you're talking about, first you got to get the equipment there.
It's the infrastructure.
It's the infrastructure. They bought Nova Gold. If you just want to see something that's pretty amazing, folks, when I used to really cover Nova Gold big time and really wrap my head around it. So what had happened is that Nova Gold has a deposit that is unbelievable. They thought they could get it done, and what they did is that they actually bought all the equipment, brought it up to Vancouver to get over to Alaska, and you know how many years ago that was? 10. They're so far out in Alaska that the real question is going to be, and probably that's with Northern Dynasty. I don't know that about Northern Dynasty, but more than likely, are you going to get the mine ever open?
Because they have no revenue, no nothing.
No,
so,
no revenue.
Well, thank you.
Okay, man.
Thanks for calling, man.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's up 23, Nasdaq's up 3. Just give it a few more minutes. We'll be up 90.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648.
We'll take a quick look and then we'll get it off the screen because it's moving against you right now.
Man, that's not good.
No, but like I said during the break, now you have 17 and a half minutes until expiration, which is, as you know, we'll see what you get. You can't stress when it starts moving right now because for half-hour trades, you got a long time left, actually.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at inside the Dow and see what the strength versus the weight. Actually, you know what I want to do first? Hold on. Let's go into, we're going to see, I want to go inside this XAU. Whoops, wrong one. 1 second, hold on. ABX. Okay, so Barrick is moving. Let's see where Newmont is. Newmont's up slightly. Royal Gold, RG.
That's not bad, up 1.5%.
No. You got RGLD.
No, that's slightly for sure.
Yeah, right. Gold Corp. Oh,
That's
look at, he got another ABC up. Oh, this is going to get cool, folks. Okay. So 6.8 million shares. We're going to do it. We've already done look at this. We've done 4 million shares and only need 6.8 to do an ABC up. This is another, let's put this back. And that, so those highs are $20. You're at 17.
Yeah. We're up 63 cents today. And gold's only up like $7. So.
No, exactly. And what has happened is that the equities themselves have led it, which is pretty amazing. Let's go to Rick in Denver, Colorado. Hey, Rick, what's going on?
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Cool.
My usual question, Tom, I'm looking at LABD, and it looks like it maybe peaked out yesterday. My question is it time to get into, or not, I don't mean LA, I mean IBB peaked out yesterday.
Yeah.
And is it pulling back for good, or is this like a little consolidation that's going to take off again?
I love it. That's
for good.
For
it's
good.
Done. It's gone to zero.
So picture this, folks. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is what you want to wait for, right? So
yeah,
we had talked to Rick last week, I think. Okay, so we're looking, saying, hey, here's your swing. Your swing point's 294.36. Your volume there was 5.6 million, and we hit 295.50 yesterday. And if you want to see something that's really bizarre, we closed at 294.95. So that's a failure in price and volume by a penny. Okay. Now what do you do today? You go to a higher high. You're still underneath the 294.36. So now we go to LABD. I'm so glad you're calling, man. This is cool. And this is why, folks. Now, I'm serious, man, because hunting for trades has been pretty tough, meaning on the short side. But this is a buy. And the reason you get two different things happening, folks. Why
don't you go through what LABD is, too,
thank you.
Just so when you say it's a buy, they know that it's a triple bear, right?
Yeah, thank you. So LABD, folks, is the direction daily S&P Biotech Bear, which is 300 times the daily performance of the S&P Biotech Index, which is the same as the IBB.
Very correlated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens, the way that I would do this is, and this is why it's so cool, is that you could get in this now and you can go in as a day trade, okay? Because the bottom line is you're at 1143. You could put, I wouldn't give this thing anything either. I'd put a stop under 1119. I wouldn't give it to the bottom of it. And the reason being, 1101 or something, just underneath this high spike from the low. And then what you should get, though, is that right now you should by the end of today, I would expect that LABD is going to be up at 1190, $12. That's what you'd be looking for, man. You know what I mean? You'd be looking for a real surge. Nothing. You want a lot more than this 25 cents here. And 1222 would be beautiful, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm going to give it a shot then. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate the info.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your call and giving us all a heads up because they're all having a field day in the Tigers den right now, too.
They like that call in the den.
Yeah, I like it, too. I can't wait to get off. That's funny, man. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Markets out here, bottom line. Hey, well, let's go to the bond market for a second because what we're looking for in the bond market today, folks, is an expansion of volume. The 10 years and the 30, they haven't been able to break the lowest swing point of January 26th. That being said, you want volume in this. So you get a confirmation that, okay, they haven't broken down, but do we have buyers?
Sure.
What has happened, what did happen last night on a fundamental basis was pretty cool, is that you had, so China and Japan in the last few months have been selling the bonds.
Okay.
And our bonds.
Yes.
And the theory would be that they're trying to sell the bonds so that their currencies don't get too strong. Okay. That being said, what also happened, though, is that China actually came in and bought a huge amount of bonds in December.
Okay.
So, what the story is, the last year they've been selling the bonds. December it changed.
They bought some.
They bought a lot too. They own, do you know what they own? Over $1 trillion with a T. Isn't it amazing?
The only reason I shrug, right, is because when you look at the land mass, it's not as devastatingly high. When that could be, if they broke China up into states. Man, that wouldn't be much money per state allocating that type of. They really get quite a.
$1 trillion, pretty intense.
China's almost so big that you can't. It's tough to comprehend. It really is.
I agree. If we go take a look at the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow Industrials, you get Cisco's up 3%, Coke's up 1%, Intel's up 0.9. When we take a look at the amount of what's putting what into it. Oh, this gets intriguing.
So we're looking at the Dow here? Okay.
Yeah, so this is the Dow numbers.
Yes, yeah.
And, even though Cisco, that's interesting. See, 3M didn't even show up, but yet 3M has put more points into the Dow than anything.
That's because you're looking at percentage movers there. And this is why, it's up $1.27, but it's a $182 stock.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the leader out here, point-wise, is 3M. That's putting 8.6%.
Same thing like my IBM and J&J weren't on that list either. And
right.
They're just so high priced.
Right.
Yeah.
And United Health is taking away 10 points. That's getting hammered. Let's see what's going on with United Health. That's down $1.54.
Maybe that has to do a little bit with, was the IBB already down, right? Healthcare, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look that bad. It's interesting how when you pull it up, it's like, okay, hold it, man. That's still at highs. We go back inside the NDX. Oh, I got to show you something inside the NDX, folks. This is intense. Well, here, first off, Liberty. Look at this. Liberty's at 15%. What's going on there?
Maybe they had earnings.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Earnings yesterday.
Beats highest estimate.
922 versus 903.
Amazing.
It's a pretty good beat.
Okay, so
20 million matters when you're only doing revenue of 900 million.
Oh,
right?
there's no doubt.
Yeah.
Activision. I'm looking for Activision. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, Activision, right there. ATVI. Wait till you see this, folks. Do not buy Activision. The CEO, as soon as we come back, we're going to go through this.
Okay.
The CEO and CFO, I think they sold $1 billion worth of stock on the updraft. Yeah, $1 billion.
I see 13F all over the place here, yeah.
You stay right there. Tommy and I come right back, folks. What a payday, right?
Not bad.
Oh, my God.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Daryl Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks.
We'll pull it over here so they can see before we jump to the story. But yeah, we got some red out there, right? Go for it.
And yeah, particularly the Dow. I mean, the S&Ps, they're down 12. Yeah. So you get the Dow 41, S&Ps are down 12, Nasdaq is down 16.
Yeah.
It's a market crash.
I wanted to pull it over, right? Exactly. You have to highlight it. There hasn't been much of an opportunity to talk about red markets.
Oh my God.
The Dow going down 40 points since the start of the show is like breaking news.
When I was talking to John Logan yesterday in the afternoon, I had said to him that it felt like, it was a monster pullback, like when we were on the air, and it was only 8 S&P points.
Perception's everything, man.
Yeah,
it is. Context,
seriously.
all the above. I know.
Seriously, man.
So here's what you were checking out. We went through it during the break.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So the two top executives, the CEO and the chairman, both sold right after their February 9th earnings report. They sold a collective $411 million. Kelly got about $227 million, and Kotick, the chairman, got about $129. Now, what's interesting, right? You were going back to get to that billion number just recently in August. They collectively sold $709 million, part of which was held in limited partnership. Now, it's amazing, though, when you look at, Activision video games, they took over the company, it says, we'll slide down.
1991.
Yeah. And it was right here. So the two took over the company in 1991 and led it from the brink of insolvency to a market cap of almost $34 billion. That's
intense.
Yeah, I mean, that puts it almost in more context.
Oh, it does.
When two guys are taking $1 billion out of the company, I said, whoa. And Kotick still holds shares of about $500 million. That's a $500 million.
Oh, yeah.
So if I was saying even during the break, if I had that type of money, even as an owner, now guess what? Kudos to Jeff Bezos as he keeps his entire fortune in the fastest growing company in the market right now. But I would diversify.
I agree.
Just because
there's no doubt.
The utility of every dollar gained at that level is not worth the utility of it lost. As in, if you ever lost a substantial portion of your debt, it's not worth it to really, as opposed to doubling it. But if you want to be the richest guy in the world,
look, I just brought up Amazon. So Bezos owns 16.95% of Amazon. Oh my God.
Staggering number.
That is staggering.
Looking at
80 million shares.
80 million shares of an $800 stock.
He hasn't sold anything.
If it was trading at $1, he'd be worth almost $1 billion. To put it in you know what I mean? Like, do it that way, right?
That's crazy.
If it was trading at $1, he'd almost be a billionaire, and it's trading at $842.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's go over and take a look at where I'm at in natural gas right now. So, that's pretty.
There we go.
So that's what I need, the 287, don't I?
287 is $30. That would be almost, and you're getting a few good ticks here. We got just about 3 minutes left, so you're at 287. That'd be $30 on the dot. So you have now, just to keep things completely everything going out, you have 2 legs on the way in.
Right.
That's $2 for commission.
Yeah.
1 leg on the way out. So you're looking at $3 of commission for the entire round trip.
Right.
So I think you got in at 32, so you're looking at $35 all in to cover your cost, which, as I just finished up talking, now you're at 186.4, which is 36. So that would be a $1 profit if it expired right where it is. No, it's nice, right?
No, it's listen.
You know, it's nice when these are the two previous bars. We'll keep our fingers crossed because we have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
You know what I
could
love
be
about
an
this
eternity,
one?
but
That directionally, I thought it was going to go up. So I love the idea that,
right,
you know,
right,
and that's
sure.
why I like these
If
volatility
you can break
trades.
even or be profitable when you're trading, you know, where it doesn't.
Exactly.
Because you're almost kind of shooting for the home run to the upside in these.
Yeah.
Right. Versus maybe,
totally.
you know, yeah.
Totally. No doubt.
Tell it to keep going, man. You got 1 minute and 45 seconds.
I know, and the defined option contract market, folks, that is a lifetime.
Now, just be aware in the same respect, right? If you want to trade out of these, you can't wait until the last second, okay?
Right.
1 minute to 2 minutes before they're done. That's a great lesson. You can't get out of here.
Yep.
And, you know, it's not too much to risk. But if you have a huge position, a huge profit or something, don't be afraid to take some profit a few minutes out before expiration.
You stay right there, man. Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. Then, of course, Kevin Hinks, Steve, Dave, myself, and we got Andy coming back. Thanks, pal. Wow! Go get him, folks. My friend. Oh, my God. Miracles do happen.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.